What is up, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last episode, we made it to the Dragon Temple, and we made it through. I think we're close to the end here. So we did quite a bit in the last episode. We did quite a bit of grinding as well in the last episode, so we're doing pretty damn well with everybody. We're about level 46, level 45 around there, which is pretty good. Before we continue on with this episode, I do want to go ahead and head to Academia because we did get General to rank 15 in the last episode, so I want to go ahead and turn this quest in to more. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's just talk to Plateau real quick. Kitty!
Good kitty.
That's a good kitty. I think he likes you. Good.
Oh.
You've done a wonderful job cultivating the General. Yes, a splendid accomplishment indeed.
Incredible.
I strengthened the General archetype to rank 15, completing my assignment for more. And those Heroes Leaf of Light will definitely come in handy. And we got some increase to imagination. Our research proceeds apace. Thank you. Something still worrying you? Are you alright? Is there something still worrying you?
I must apologize.
My apologies. I don't mean to worry you. I get the impression something's weighing you down, though. I'm scared. The truth is, I'm beginning to remember where this place is. Really?
What? Why, that's...
This is where I once strove in scholarly pursuit, much like I'm doing now. Yet with a crucial difference, in the past, I'm certain I had a full team at my side. All of us shared the same dream. We labored to make our ideals a reality. That's what I remember, at least.
Just a sec.
That sounds like a pretty important clue.
Why?
But if that's the case, why has no one come to rescue me from here? Isn't that strange? Under normal circumstances, surely someone would notice something was amiss. What if my imprisonment here is for the better?
Did I?
I was not locked in here by kingly decree, but by the decision of my peers. Did I make a grave mistake? What's wrong with that?
It'll be fine.
What? Can you really accept that readily? I believe I understand the secret to your strength. Indeed, it is why everyone is drawn to you. I must not run from the past, no matter what truths lie in store for me. My apologies. The prospect of the unknown simply shook me for a moment. All we can do is continue onward, I suppose. I can sense Moore's extraordinary determination and burning spirit of discovery. Alrighty. That's rank 6 with Moore.
May we both
Seek your veneration. Significantly reduces the max cost of studying the Seeker lineage. Now then, for your next task, I ask that you summon your courage and open your mind. You must study even more varieties of archetypes. I believe you are well on your way toward the ultimate archetype. Hone your virtues well. Our success depends upon them.
This one's important.
Okay, to nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Luis the Archmage. We should study 25 different archetypes. Okay.
Until next time.
Grapple with the anxieties of those around you, and overcome those obstacles. Someday, we may make our ideal world a reality. Okay. You can make quite a couple of masks here for our girl. Because we got a lot of stuff. So I want to try to get at least one of everything right now. 25 different archetypes, huh? So how many do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I need 10 more. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, and I also did recover my MP using the Magla pills that we got. We had 99 of them after doing all that grinding with those 2 Magla crystals, so now we have 70. So yeah, anyways, that's enough of that. So let's go ahead and continue going forward. Let's go back to reality. We got a boss to face if we're close to the end. I don't even know where we're at this point. Let's talk to everybody.
Finally.
We're almost to the altar. Soon, I may fulfill my sacred duty.
Wait.
Not too hastily now. You must first ascertain whatever is the cause of the dragon god's wrath. Too right, my good lady. A dragon god from inside of a lance just shows up, all by his lonesome. Find that one a little hard to believe myself. That is true, but still. Well, whatever you got this dragon god scene red. Hope we can put a stop to it. And I bet we will if we head to the altar. Once we're ready, let's continue on. Alright, oh yep, look at that. Looks like we're here. Here we go.
The deepest part of the temple lies just ahead. It is the altar of the 12, where the dragon god Et slumbers.
What is this really sinister voice? There's unquestionably something totally not good back there. This Magla. It feels like that of a normal dragon, but somewhat different. What is this?
Well, that's why we're here. Let's go.
See what happens.
I don't like this.
Watch out, I'm sensing that that's not a normal dragon. Alrighty, well, let's give it a shot. Let's just double check we have some moves we can use. Alright, let's see what happens. Sensing a strong aura up ahead. This dragon is probably going to be pretty formidable. Are we ready?
You're right.
Okay. Before we do that, let me actually do this. I wanted to have our boy go to the back. Since they're going to be both magic users here, they will have the 2 at the front. Alright, now let's go.
Time to go!
Yes, the dragon god Et awaits us. Alright, let's do it. Boss time. There's the god, or the dragon. Head on in. Altar of the 12. Let me go ahead real quick. Make sure I'm full. Alright, let's see how we do.
No! It can't be!
Oh, hell. There was a dragon after all.
I thought this thing needed a priestess to summon it.
Is that the lance?
We are in no condition to claim it. Fire and flame! Has even the dragon god succumbed to melancholia?
No. I think this is something worse.
Uh-oh.
On its back!
The human? Oh, yep.
Something clings to it. A human. Is that the fiend behind this chaos?
That's the worst double act I've ever seen.
Look at its eyes, its mouth, like it's shielding itself, or like it refuses to confront anything, or almost like...
Eupha, get back! We've got bigger problems than the ritual. This thing wants to eat us!
You would fight our god!
What can we do but defend ourselves?
Eupha!
I'm...
Look out!
Here we go. And we got a cutscene. Yikes. Oh my god.
Eupha! What can I do? You would have me abandon this end. You would send me away to live my life. But how? How can I?
Aw.
This is all I have. Please. You can't take my purpose away from me.
I must apologize. I was wrong to assume. I was quick to judge. But your rites are not acts of barbarism. Yours is a proud heart. But still, see the truth. Is this your god? A god who demands martyrs, who desires tragedy. Is that truly a god worthy of your devotion and faith? Arise now, priestess! Have you come here only to be saved? Or will you find purpose beyond death, to stand and fight as a savior?
I want to!
Oh, he's got chills. Here we go.
Maiden of faith, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
I love that island. I love the smell of its verdant flora. But what I love more than anything is its people. Their words may be coarse, but their hearts are true. I must save them. Please!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
If I cannot save them in death, then I swear I'll protect them with my life.
Oh my god, man.
All of you, let me fight by your side.
Let's do it! Oh my gosh. Assemble your party. Okay, well you already know we're taking Eupha. Juna. Let's go Stroll. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. And I have steel on my, no I don't have steel. Oh, but Stroll's too good though. No, you know what? Let's try it without Stroll. Suhaizme. Let's do it.
Eupha? You can fight?
And that power!
I found my answer. I offer my life in battle, not in sacrifice.
Then we fight as a team.
That thing on its back! That's the human possessing it, right?
Yes, it must be. If we strike at the human precisely, we may be able to separate them. Everyone, you need not hold back. We fight to save the dragon god Et. And I shall fight with all I am.
We're not sacrificing anyone.
Ooh, summon.
Come on, team. We
Summon Eagle Lion. This deals heavy wind damage to all enemies. Lowers their attack for 3 turns. That's just a normal move? Oh, 50.
I ask for your aid.
Let my power support you.
Let's do it.
It is your turn.
Oh, that looks so cool. Dang. Free juggling. Gives weak physical almighty to all enemies without consuming MP. Well, before anything, boop. Dragon's Breath. Skyfall Bolt. Let's try that.
I leave it to you.
Oh, it's all 3 of us?
No holding back.
Oh, that is so cool. How much damage is it going to do? That looks so cool. Oh my gosh. 1200. That's awesome. Mudo Dine. Okay. So she said to strike at the human.
Let my power support you.
This better work.
Oh, that looks so good.
Even my strength will be needed.
Bring defense down as much as we can. Ooh, yikes. Okay.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Oh man, double time. Oh my god, even without the synthesis, it looks so freaking cool.
Yeah, Eupha hit their weakness.
May this prove a lesson. Now we strike.
Let's try this.
My power.
Not a lot, but hey, it's something. Dacunda. I wish I had Dacunda. Oh, look at that portrait that Eupha has. Oh, so she's the summoner class. That's cool.
No one here fights alone.
Who's next? Faker's after this. I don't have Maturunda though. That sucks. Okay, because I don't have Stroll with me. Oh, that's fine. Go for a Kandeon. Let's go with the Blizzaton.
I'm counting on you.
Good damage. Blundering Life.
It's absorbing.
Oh, okay. Still damage. Dragon God's Breath. Ooh, we're good, we're good. Dacunda, okay. That's fine. You just wasted a turn doing that, so I don't mind it.
No one needs fire.
Oh, we just killed something.
We did it! Now we just need to take down the body.
Even my strength. Let us combine our powers.
Not a
It's up
problem.
to you now.
Come forth now.
Bro, this looks so cool. I can't not watch it. It looks so freaking cool. There we go. Took a lot of MP, but you know what? We still got through it. Ooh, look at that. We got Priestess's Heart and the Talisman of the Avatar.
A halfway decent result.
Eupha's a little bit behind. She's about 5 levels behind under us, but that's fine. Cool, cool, and everybody got the same amount of EXP, so that's nice.
Stronger.
Okay, so I have 3 points again. Let's go ahead and let's put it into endurance here. We need to take less damage.
Even I had more to learn.
Power can be so intoxicating. I knew I could do it.
No, and we got raises max MP by 15%. She's almost maxed out on Mage, just 9 more ranks.
The dragon!
The dragon god Et has returned to its sacred vessel.
Ah, this is awesome.
Legend has it that while in its vessel, that's when the dragon god's power is greatest and weakest when it takes to raging wing. So if it has a true form, you see it now before you. And here is our village's divine relic, Dracadios, Lance of the Dragon God.
'Twas rusty and worn, but now it almost gleams.
So dragons aren't just magical beasts. They're a manifestation of pure Magla. My sister's research.
That's
She was
crazy.
right.
It's crazy to think about.
You all had the right of it. All these tragic calamities, they are not born of the Dragon God's wrath.
And maybe they arose from the temple's melancholia. Perhaps that human was the source.
'Tis not the first time. Thinking back on it now, a human has always been at the heart.
You think humans are what's causing all of this?
No, I don't think that's quite it. Something about that monster. The way it instinctively tried to shield its eyes and ears. It was as if we faced the living past of the Mustari people itself. The Mustari reject the world beyond ours, lost and comforted by ignorance. And in adversity, it is our God we cling to as cause and answer to our suffering. Maybe we have only ourselves to blame. A self-inflicted madness. Our hearts are the source of Magla, of magic arts. Even this new power, this archetype that has awakened within me. Another. I did not know this one existed.
History Untold.
If this mural had been lost until now, then... This paints quite a different picture of the priestess. She looks to be fighting.
You suppose this is the truth of the priestess's duty? I mean, offering her life to quell the calamity threatening the village. Maybe that's what it meant all along.
It had always seemed odd that the dragon god dwelled within a lance, of all things. Not a sealed urn, but a weapon. My brother often wondered about it. We were wrong. No, we did not even think to question.
You would have died in the name of an era of semantics. The world has not been kind to you, girl.
No. On the contrary, I feel I've been saved. I finally see my path laid before me. So thank you. Let us return now to the village. You said you had business with the lance when all this had settled down, did you not?
Yes, but I doubt you'll want to let go of it after all that. We have to figure that out.
I cannot simply relinquish it, but perhaps instead...
What was that?
Surely not. The human from the altar? How has it not perished?
I heard it enter the water. This channel leads straight to the ocean. If it seeks prey to regain its strength...
Then it can only be headed for the village.
Damned beast! So much for taking it slow on the way back. After it!
Obtain Dracodios. Zelda subdued a raging dragon god in the depths of the temple alongside the priestess Eupha. The human attached to it escaped. We give chase. Eliminate Virga Island's threat. This weekend, the human likely headed to Virga Island to recover its strength. It would be a catastrophe to the village if it attacks. Need to hurry back to stop it. Let's do it.
Someone, please!
Monster! A monster in our village!
I hear screaming. It's gotta be here.
You lot came back! We honestly... Ha! Looks like the little lady made it out, eh?
Of course! But more importantly...
Right. We've got a human on the hunt. Del's helping the villagers get to higher ground.
Truly? I'd not have expected it of him.
That's Fidelio through and through, isn't it?
I am Euphazia, the priestess. Thank you for helping with the evacuation. Hereon we shall...
Oh, priestess! It's the priestess!
Lady Eupha, please save us.
What don't you lot get about evacuate? You want to live? Do as you're told.
Priestess? What happened to the ritual? What of the dragon god's wrath?
Did you even perform the rite? Oh, this is a disaster. How can we survive now?
The dragon god Et is here as our guardian deity.
Don't worry, you'll get your ritual. The real one, that is. The ritual that's been buried for hundreds of years.
As the priestess, on my life, I will drive back this calamity.
Hold on now. You're not actually gonna fight, are you?
Basilio, where's the monster?
So be it. We end this here.
Let's head over to it. Let's freaking go.
We can do this!
Alrighty, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do Juna, and then Heisme. This is a good combo.
It is time I put the truth to our teachings and rituals. I stand anew. I stand with you.
I thought we already finished this guy.
Faker!
This is a stubborn one.
No.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
You do have something to steal.
I'll be taking that.
Yeah, we got it.
Hello.
Let's go ahead and try off some damage.
You would.
Fire!
Don't think we've seen this one. Summon Dragon God.
Your aid.
Ooh, there's a one for fire too. That's awesome. Reversal Prayer.
I'll use what I...
Oh, you block it? Oh, that's redonkulous. Ooh, yikes. Does this look the same? Just fire? Yeah, it just looks the same. Good damage. Okay, so now you block fire, I'm guessing? I'm guessing that's what that means. Oh, yep. Okay. Kills one stat grants 10%.
Come forth now.
Thanks.
You think?
Okay, green. So now wind's not. Now you're gonna block wind. It seems like.
Strength.
Can't really do much with.
Your aid.
Can't really do much with her right now. I mean, no, we can do this actually.
Let my power support you.
Oh no, never mind. You blocked that. What? Do you just block everything right now? I guess not anymore. We do that and it wastes a turn.
Shatter! It didn't work.
And you block physical. Great. See, I'm doing that because he keeps wasting a turn using the Kunda. Try Metaphor or Media 4. Damn it! Ah, yikes. Oh my goodness. Reversal Prayer again.
What's going on? How can we get anywhere if his weakness keeps changing like that? And he's not even looking at us! It seems as though he's really focused on something. Almost like he's praying. Hey, maybe I could flutter over there and try distracting him. What do you think? I bet that praying's connected to how he keeps changing his weakness. If I can snap him out of it, then maybe he'll stop switching things up for a while. Once he's weak to something we can use, just give me the signal, and I'll go pester him. Should I go distract him?
Yes.
Leave it to me.
Go, Gallica!
That hurt. I mean, it worked, but I'm gonna need a minute.
I need a minute. Actually, I don't even think I have his weakness. Oops.
Together.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, you're out of MP. I just realized that.
Still up?
There.
Watch me.
Finish this guy off. Thank goodness.
This is for the future of the Mastari. Fall.
Oh, that was tough.
Satisfactory.
Nice. Ooh, it. And Heisme. Oh, he was already mastered, right?
Nice. I feel stronger already.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Oh, thank God. Give me the chill music. Da 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 da. Yes.
Right. That's the end of that.
Everyone, once again, thank you so much.
What a spectacle! To think,
Where did you come from?
To miss the performance.
Eupha, that power.
It must be the same power wielded by priestesses of old. My rescuers helped me realize that.
You mean to say sacrifice was never the intent of the ritual?
The priestess offers her life in service, not sacrifice. She takes up arms and faces the scourge. That is why our relic is a lance.
A mural on the altar suggested as much. It's likely the murals of this village don't actually depict sacrifice either.
You saw what was inside the temple? What was it? Something the church would rather keep buried? Some other mystical relic?
A relic? Hardly. We saw a ruined city of the old world. Evidence of a history before our own. Small wonder the clergy can't send their monks. Anyone who saw that would have their faith shaken. It's all but physical proof that the Sanctus Scriptures are fiction.
You don't say.
However, we of the islands have done no better in upholding the truth of our past. With all my heart, I wanted to save our village. But all I did was sit and hope.
Lady Eupha.
I clung to my determination with such fervor. Perhaps without my noticing, it became a desire for atonement. The day you left, Adeni, even the night father and mother left this world, I could do naught but sit and wait and hope. I believed it was my role as priestess. If I had done anything at all to change it, perhaps we would not have faced such horrors.
You can do your changing now. After all, you're still alive, you've got years ahead of you, and you've got friends and family close. You needn't bear this alone.
That's what it's all about.
We support her. Without the rite of sacrifice. Was that also depicted in the temple? Is that really the truth of the teachings?
Is that so difficult to understand? What matters the murals or the truth of the teachings? Do you believe the priestess fought out of tradition alone? She fought because she wanted to protect us. This village. She fought for you and I. Our lives and joys. Is that not enough reason to support her?
You made good on your promise to save my sister. Words cannot express my thanks. But there is something that must finally be said. Eupha, I'm glad you chose life.
Aww.
I think I understand now. It's not slaying monsters that gets rid of the melancholia. I think it goes away when we help people overcome their fear and anxiety.
I have to say, for the moment there, it looked like we'd have more dead than alive. But now they've got the lance, priestess, and the whole sodden village in their corner.
It's only relevant as far as it matters for Luis's sake, Baz. Remember, we're doing this for a world where your blood don't matter, long as you can fend for yourself.
Suppose, but what about them that can't fend for themselves? Like them village folk you helped save. Reminds me of that Glodell business too. They're tough enough that they don't need dirty tricks. If you challenged them, and they won fair and square.
Pack it in, Basilio. Our war may be quieter, but we're still fighting. Hesitate out there and you're dead.
Tell.
And it is finished. The human that escaped to Verga Island was successfully defeated in a single stroke. I saved the priestess Eupha and obtained Dracodios through a divine relic. Yes, please.
So, that's the lance everyone's after. Don't suppose you could chuck it our way, young miss?
I wanted to discuss that. Unfortunately, I cannot let the lance leave my side. But to that end, what if I were to accompany you? The monster is gone. The Magla-made distortion is visibly fading from our lands. The threat looming over the island has passed. That said, if I am to be a warrior priestess, then I feel I must learn what the world is like beyond our borders. Besides, If you were to hold the lance, you would lose your powers of magic, which would be inconvenient.
Wait, we lose our magic?
Wait, we lose our magic powers?
Well, a flow of some protective magla surrounds you. Yet, when the lance nears you, it seems to dispel that magic. I can only assume it's one of Dracodios's powers.
What? Hold on. Protective magla? You don't think she's talking about the king's magic?
What's come over you, Stroll? You seem distraught.
Look, can I talk to you for a second? There's something I want to test with Dracodios.
Oh? What's that?
Did you all see that? This changes everything.
I'll say. I was wondering how a whole dragon's worth of magla fit in such an ordinary-looking lance. Now I finally understand.
Your pardon, but might someone clarify?
He blocked it well enough, but the blow still landed. Our candidate was struck.
Oh.
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic. That means, as long as you have this lance, any candidate can be killed. And if Luis knows that, it explains a lot.
Then I am well glad the brothers are not present to hear it. What a secret to have stumbled upon.
Maybe this is our chance. We can do what Grius couldn't, and this time, he wouldn't see us coming.
Assassination gambit.
On our own this time.
But we're not the fledglings we were then. This time, we could do it right.
You would use it to take a life.
Yikes. We've been blabbing in front of Eupha.
Doesn't matter. We'll need it kept quiet that we know the lance is secret. And we can't ask that of her without giving a proper explanation.
I was the one who came asking to be included. No matter how heavy or grim your burdens, I would shoulder them alongside you.
Sheesh. Not much we can say when she puts it like that.
But how would such an assassination be enacted? Those brothers will make damn sure we turn the lance over.
A stealth mission's out. Last time there were hardly any guards about and we still barely managed to survive. I'd rather not push our luck. We need some way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain? Any ideas?
You give him a fake lance to kill him at the handover. You get the brothers on our side. I think that's what we gotta do, honestly. We can't give him a fake lance. That's just... how are we gonna find an exact copy of this lance? You know? And then we can't... obviously we're not gonna kill him right at the handover, because we're just... that's just... no. We have to get the brothers on our side. That's what we have to do.
We could try convincing the brothers to join our side.
No, I don't think that one's
never mind.
realistic. I doubt even I could sway them.
Oh, never mind. Maybe that won't work. Let's rethink
We need
this.
some way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain? Any ideas?
Yeah, I guess we give him a fake lance somehow?
How about we give him a fake lance?
There's a thought. After all, the lance has been shut up in a temple for ages. Not even Luis would know what the real one looks like.
It is an easy thing to say, but are we even capable of making such a replica?
If you just need a visual double whipped up, that's certainly within my repertoire, what?
Oh, good. We've got a
Okay.
certified craftsman on board. Have at it then. Give us a lance to turn heads.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about making a lance very similar to it. That's an idea.
Eupha, knowing what we want to do with the lance, are you sure you still want to stick with us?
I did not falter in choosing my fate as a sacrifice, and I will not falter in this. Please, tell me everything.
Well, settle in. It's a long story.
Very long story.
So the prince is alive?
I know His Highness can guide us to a brighter future. Laugh at my hopes if you wish, yet...
I do not know or love this prince as you do, but I can tell by your faith, he is not one to cast others aside.
Where are the brothers right now? 'Cause aren't they supposed to be on here with us to get back? So where even are they? What if they are listening in somewhere? I bet you they're listening in somewhere.
For now, we need to figure out when and where to ambush Luis. Treasonous bastard who cursed him.
Well, if we're going to trick him with a fake, there's only one answer. Saint's Day. The city will be chock full of relics by then. Perfect for a bit of cover.
'Tis the same day Luis plans to attack Forden. No doubt he has the same advantages in mind. The relics will be presented at Altabri's Grand Opera House, yes?
Well then, you could try it while I'm singing. Long as I'm on stage, I can keep everyone's eyes on me.
I suppose it is time I face my destiny as well. In the name of protecting my people, I've no doubt my understanding of life itself will be tested. All I can do is hope for your support in my journey. Time to go!
Alright, new comrade. Eupha, priestess honoring the faith's truths, has become your ally.
Not just the lance, but now we've got Eupha herself. Things are looking up. Maybe you just draw people to you, like the prince did. Strange to think of an understanding of life, though. I get it. It's just not something I thought about until recently. You think a fairy could find any meaning in that?
Make of it what you will. Never too late to find out. I'm sure you can.
Never too late to find out.
Yeah. I hope I'll find my own answers someday.
I can sense Gallica's resolve. You got this, Gallica.
With you on our side, I know we'll figure it out.
Ooh, Mage's lineage to 3.
I will go tell my brother of my departure.
Then we shall rest at the inn. 'Tis altogether too cramped in these quarters.
Cramped spaces are the foundation of camaraderie, I say. Well, to each their own.
Oh, I guess not.
Now then.
Guess the brothers weren't listening in. By the way, when do we depart from the island? Not soon, I take it. No, I imagine Norris needs time to craft the fake lance. Let's wait until he tells us it's complete. Fidelio's recovery is a fine excuse for us to stay put.
True.
If we only need to be there by Saint's Day, then we have some time yet to attend our other matters. We ought to hone our skills or gather more support before we depart. And if Eupha is really to join us, then let's make sure she's caught up to speed. Make sure she tags along.
Hold on.
What should we talk about? Status of our request.
Hey.
We got that rock that the old woman on the island was asking for, didn't we? Should be shoved, I'm sure. She wanted to pray for her grandchild's safety at sea, did she not? Concern for her family is only natural.
Hey there.
Well, it's getting late, Skye. Let's head back.
Hold on.
What should we talk about? Ooh, it's a good thing we were able to convince the Magnus brothers to stay on the island until our fake lance is ready.
Most helpful.
We cannot idly while away the time. Okay, yeah, more battles await us, so we should ensure that our archetypes are up to the task. You look like you've been put through a ringer. Nothing like food and rest to fuel the mind and body, eh? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Cool.
Apologies for the intrusion.
Something wrong, love? It's late.
My brother had already retired for the day, so I thought I'd wait for tomorrow to tell him. But now that I find myself alone with my thoughts, I'm quite nervous.
Think you'll be able to tell him yourself?
If I cannot even do that, there would be little point in leaving the island. He will understand. After all, he left long before I did. What is that book?
Oh, we're gonna read another chapter?
It's a fantasy novel. He's never without it.
A fantasy? But what is it a fantasy of?
About an unfamiliar world, it's about an ideal world.
It's a story about a world very different from ours.
Interesting. Then it is to you as the mainland is to me.
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists. Much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
In truth, 'tis difficult to envisage. All I have known is our own island's history and doctrine, and naught beyond it. So, well, would it be all right if I read some?
Here we go.
Remarkable. Despite all the people share in common, the world is filled with myriad faiths and beliefs. Accordingly, those in search of spiritual meaning may seek and find many different teachings to guide them. I see. So the people of this world are free to believe as they will. Anyone may follow any god, any dogma.
So basically the opposite of the Sanctus Church.
Our legends say that the ancient world was full of all manner of beliefs too. The people of Eld worshipped many gods from many pantheons. People confronted the anxiety that haunted them.
Thinking back, some of those figures in the temple murals may have been gods.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
That mural
We're already in this
depicting
together.
myriad gods is an
Pretty cool.
explanation of how this world came to be.
But ultimately, war claimed everything. Suppose that means it wasn't much of a utopia, right?
Perhaps freedom unchecked gave rise to conflict. Either way, to know the past is to ensure history does not repeat. If we are to create a utopia rooted in our world, faith is not enough. We must move onward and take action as allies, because I believe that's how this must be used. This power that guides us to ideals. To walk forward, firmly, fearing nothing.
There we go.
Time marches on.
As
and the
time
age
marches
of the new
forward.
king draws nearer.
Your pardon?
Eupha, and the mainlanders. What is it?
Brother, I must speak with you. Until now, I have understood nothing. But it is not merely the teachings I failed to grasp. I did not understand mother and father's wishes, nor indeed their own. As the priestess, I am duty-bound to protect our village. And I would do so not with a weapon, but with understanding. Brother, please permit me to travel alongside these people.
Your own journey. I never thought I'd see the day you'd ask to leave.
I plead on her behalf as well. We'll look after her.
We can look after her.
My own journey's end freed me from our customs. Perhaps, had I sought comrades and friends of my own to walk with, I would have found purpose. So be it. Go and see this world with your own eyes. As a parting gift, Eupha, I
what's
entrust this to you.
What is it?
Mother's Kakara. With this staff in hand, she would travel the lands beyond our shore, seeking to spread our teachings.
I did not know she'd left anything behind. I gladly accept.
No.
I must ask, Eupha, what do you plan to call yourself, once off the island?
What do you mean? I am the priestess of Verga Island. Should I be called anything else?
Indeed. To outsiders, we are only the islanders. We have hardly named the land, much less our humble village. We once saw no need for a name. We had rejected the world outside for so long, we knew but two lands. Those within our borders, and those without. Now that the truth of our traditions has been restored, we may celebrate them. And in that spirit, I would like to name our village.
Our home will have a name?
By your efforts, there is no longer any doubt. The dragon god Et is our village's guardian deity. Thus, it seems only right to call it the home of the dragon god Et. Etria. One day, after years untold, I hope Etria will be a bustling town. People from far and wide will meet here. It will be worthy of its name. At least, that is my fantasy.
I think I've found a world I want to be a part of. To that end, everyone, I look forward to our journeys together.
So, you're off to Alterberry. You'll have to watch for the tide, but you should arrive with plenty of time. If you have time yet to relax, our island home is humble, but I hope it is to your liking.
And we got up to 12. After defeating the human and saving Eupha alongside Verga Island, I gained their support. We're blazing a path to defeating Luis and saving the prince, one step at a time.
Well then.
Alrighty, well let's go ahead and turn in this quest right here.
Finished yet?
You brought me a polo stone by any chance?
Isn't that
Oh, you found at least one of my stones. Now I can make a doll for my grandchild. You saved me. Now you saved my grandchild's life. Rumors were true then. You really do have a good heart. Take a little extra with my thanks.
Mission accomplished.
Give me that money. Oh my gosh, 731,000. All three of the stones are safely back in my grasp. Words cannot express my gratitude, my boy. But hopefully this reward can. Sumptuous Magla feast and divine elixir. Yeah, from me, my son, and his wife. We all want you to have this. Wait, I thought the whole reason you had us gather these was because you couldn't tell your family you dropped them. Yes, at first I intended to hide my mistakes, but after I sent you off, I gave it some more thought. The stones are guiding tools for our first fisher folk, that we might find the right path. Could I really pass them to my grandchild under such deception? Oh, they were shocked to be sure, but in the end, all of them, even my grandchild, simply laughed and forgave me. And when I told them about you, they were all moved that you would go so far for a complete stranger. It isn't much, but we'll all be supporting your bid for that throne of yours. Seems like we ended up getting a lot out of this, huh, Skye? Yes, ma'am.
It's all right.
Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altaberry all the same.
Well...
So, there's something I'd like to ask of you. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to life outside the island yet. So to avoid any blunders on our forthcoming travels, I'd like to learn about the world ahead of time. And so I was wondering if you could tell me more about other towns, even just a bit would suffice. Sure.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you very much. Let us talk as we stroll the beach. I talked to Eupha about the busiest, most bustling street in Grand Trad.
Wow.
It's nothing like
it's nothing like Etria. Incredible. Oh wait, do people in Grand Trad have big families?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
If it's called Sunlumio Street, then all its residents are of the Sunlumio, are they not? On the island, places are named after the people who live there, so... maybe that's not how it works there? I'm sorry, I must come across so strangely.
Eupha?
Brother, I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Eupha?
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
It's natural to feel nervous.
It's natural to feel anxious about new things.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know, because they don't fully understand themselves. I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the trials of Malnever, have you not? It is an island where a peculiar monster lives, raised in stagnant magla. The monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory. I am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Eupha. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct? Perhaps you might tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there. It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it. Before you leave, consider testing your strength.
But... what if it proves too challenging?
Do our best together.
We'll do it together, Eupha.
The weather on the island is unpredictable at best. We won't know how dangerous it will be.
I would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety. I have some idea of how to handle the weather. Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
I understand. If this proof you speak of will give me the power to step boldly into my future, then I will want for nothing else.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
Cool.
Sounds important.
The trial of Malnova. I need to complete the trial in the deepest part of the land of ceremony for Eupha. The informant at Golden Deer Hearth. Yeah. It increases wisdom.
Yes, that's the place. You know, know I wouldn't mind visiting if we've the time.
We'll face danger here.
For sure.
Well, rather mysterious, isn't it? But knowing you'll be at my side, I admit, I do find my courage. A trial awaits. Please, lend me your strength.
Of course.
Hey, hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time? I hope the Magla isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
Alright, cool. I don't think I have any other quests right now. Let's check out her. So she has good magic. So magic's probably gonna be the way to go with her as well. She does have a bit higher strength than Juna, so that's good. With Juna, give her healer and mage for now. I see. So this is the healer archetype. With this power, I shall cure as many as I can. Please put your faith in me. I see. The mage archetype. I shall live up to the faith placed in me by abiding magic to my will. Witness my strength, O dragon god. The only reason I'd want to give her this is just because the Psych and Cyclo. But am I actually gonna have her use it? Probably not. So let's just hold off on that for now. But let's check out some shoppers. We got Stroll here. Hey, considering how gullible Eupha is, don't you think she might end up taking Neris a little too seriously? Perhaps we should ask him to tone it down. Okay, let's check out little item shop here. We're also gonna sell all the stuff we got in the dungeon. Oh my gosh, give me that money. We are almost in the millions, y'all. Duskfly, staff, cool. We're good on revival medicine, frostbite, we're good on that. Spirit dust, 200 HP to all allies, I'll take that. Increase the strength of synthesis skills that cause 0 MP. Yeah, I guess that'll come in handy. We almost had 1 million, but that's fine. Well, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get up to 1 million at some point. Today's idle, stay hunted these materials down with two hands. Let's see what this is all about.
Want in on this?
Special place for us. Before they venture outside the island, our youth go there to face a trial. It's not mandatory, of course. According to what I've heard, trial itself tasks the subject with defeating the monster within. It's said to be a bizarre creature that doesn't resemble any living thing. I wonder if it's truly a monster. That its companion strengthens it. Okay. It hits with you with barrage of wind magic. Apparently it's weak to fire, but use this to your advantage. Ending's quick. Also, there's a bird-like monster called a Griff there. The closer you are to it, the worse it gets. Okay. Attack it from a distance, avoid using wind magic. Cool. Hey, mister, you saved the island, right? Mom says something it's nice to give people. Blah, blah, blah. Here's a bug. Alright, thanks, kid. Thanks for the bug. Thanks. Never thought you'd manage to grab both the priestess and the lance. Suppose you lot are really something. Got me thinking, like, for a moment. I wonder if I'd met you all earlier, then maybe. Eh, don't mind me. Dale still totally sounds like he's resting up, so I don't want him pushing himself too hard. We are actually going to head into the Gauntlet Runner, and we will go to the Land of Ceremony. So according to the guy, we can talk to Edeni, and that can turn off the increased EXP and AEXP from the dungeon from bad weather. By taking the weather away or whatever. Probably taking up your time like this, but I simply must take this trial. I must get stronger. You're nothing to worry for, love. Sorry for, love. We're friends. Helping each other is what we do. Whatever it takes, we'll knock this trial out together.
I should very much like to go.
Very well then. I'm counting on your help, everyone.
Yeah, but...
Here, the weather seems pretty bad there today. Might hit delays, so maybe we should get our fortune told. I have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Just leave it to me, so long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course. Let's go.
Right. Let's move out.
Here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there. Let's do it.
Can you hear me?
Some sort of altar that's appeared in the lounge. Eupha says something about it possessing divine powers. I'll give it a look. Eupha has arranged an altar in the lounge. Use it to dedicate her heartfelt prayer to another person, which may increase... Ooh, nice.
What to pick?
That's cool.
Speaking of...
Long ago, duels were legally regulated in fastidious detail. For example, white gloves had to be worn, alcohol strictly prohibited the day prior. As these rules numbered nearly 100, most resorted instead of wholly unregulated private duels. Thus, the now obsolete laws were soon repealed. I think there's Eupha just chilling. What do we got in the pantry today? Oh, we got some new notes. Cool. Or new recipes. Let's make something we haven't had. Fully restores HP for all allies. Sweeter than poison. Oh, we made that already. Almighty golden stew. Oh, that's pretty cool. Make that one.
All good.
I'm sure Eupha will teach you. I'll go get her. Sure. Back home, we would most frequently cook things by placing them into stews, alongside plentiful herbs and spices. Etrea is blessed with a warm climate. Perhaps that is why its people prefer foods that cause them to perspire. Our spices range from sharp to refreshing, and we select them according to the needs of our body at the time.
May I?
You need only a pinch of that herb for the best results. Add too much and it becomes a most deadly poison. I urge you to be cautious. When I prepare a meal, I cast a spell, an incantation infused with my love and affection.
I want to say...
Skye, let us cast it together. Naru mata imau renaxio. Renaxio. The stew smells so fragrant, and the flavor has so many flavors, or layers. This almighty golden stew is a secret recipe of the Mustari tribe. It's good for your health, so please help yourself to it. Cool. Celebrity songstress fame throughout the country, and yet, that doesn't mean anything to you, does it? Don't get me wrong, I'm not looking for that kind of attention, but it's such a contrast to the rest of the world. Get a bit of whiplash from it. I've been giving some thought to the trial my brother mentioned. I feel as though undertaking it will be the confidence boost I need. I'm ready. I've got to take Eupha to the land of ceremony. What shall we do in the meantime? Skye, would you join me in a bit of meditation? My imagination. It's going to go up if I do this. Passing time in peace and quiet with Eupha sounds nice. What do you think? Let's do it.
Very happy.
Wonderful. Then let us sit before the altar and bid our spirits calm. Let's do it. Haven't been able to completely focus, but at least I've lifted my spirits.
What do you think?
How's your first meditation session? Seen a whole new world. Still can't focus entirely. It's like I'm seeing a whole new world. I almost. A world you may even live in someday, if you can master seeing it. I too have visions whenever I manage to calm my mind through this practice. Such as one time when I saw my ideal self in the future. However, I also know that the country has dark times ahead, even if we do manage to defeat Luis and bring peace. I'm not so naive to think everyone in the land will suddenly come together as one. How do we handle it? I don't know how we're really going to solve that. True, serenity will win the day, and I aspire to be someone who can be counted on to help resolve disputes when they arise. I aspire to practice kindness, one who counsels those on the wrong path, or those who have strayed together, altogether. I believe that since I too once lost my way, I'll know how to help others in the same circumstances. I believe in you. I'll have your back.
I see.
It's a great goal to have, and I'll be behind you the whole way.
I won't stop.
I don't know precisely what I will do for them, but I hope to create opportunity for them, if only a small one. I'm sorry, we're supposed to be meditating, and yet I have done nothing but talk. Being with you makes me want to contemplate so many things. But I feel like things have become a little clearer for me now, that we are such a lively and animated group it is. I'm sure thanks to you. You're part of that now too. I think you're just as much to thank for that.
I'm very happy.
Thank you for saying so, but I think that with you at the center, it's been so much easier for everyone to bond in such a wonderful way. Being with you has made my path forward feel a little clearer. I'm so glad we found time to talk today. Since we're here, why not meditate for a few minutes more? Sure.
All right.
Oh, is that 6? Oh, feels good. Feels good. We have so much mag now.
Nira speaking.
So on the old Gold's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
As the sunset stretches the gauntlet runner's shadow across the water, they arrive at the prismatic sea. Sailors whisper of an otherworldly view visible in these parts, if you survive the terrors of the deep. Yet somehow, the sailors have never found an unimpeachable source, and the party was about to understand why.
It looks nice. That sunset.
So pretty.
I've never seen so much red in the sky. It's like it's on fire. The setting sun is akin to a streak of crimson ink, bleeding its color into the sky and sea alike. Well, I'll be damned, Stroll. I didn't know you were such a poet. Isn't that surprising, Skye? He was raised well. His parents gave him good upbringing.
Oh, right.
I suppose that's true, yeah.
Be that as it may.
Our problem feels a little trivial when faced with the true sublimity of the natural world. It almost makes you want to scream, doesn't it? Huh? Now you've lost me. It does make me want to scream. It does! I want to scream right now! Juna, don't you feel the urge to sing when you see something such as this? Well, I suppose. There are moments when I feel like I just wanted to express my feelings with a song.
Oh my.
Wait, was this your way of requesting a performance?
Special little number.
Well then, I must oblige. But this sea air isn't great on my vocal cords, so I'll keep it short. And I found wisdom.
Alright.
Four pips of wisdom. Oh, we're almost at 4 on wisdom. Almost there. I think maybe two more things of 4 will probably get us to 4, to rank 4.
Hello.
Captured the moment of paper. Quite evocative piece, if I may say so myself. Almost as though you could still hear the young miss singing, isn't it? Give this to Maria later.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
How do you want to spend the evening hours? Don't really know if there's much we can do, but let's cook something real quick. Let's cook the white fish platter. Tell me, Skye, do you like fish dishes? Some people are repulsed by the smell of fish, but I say if cooked well, that shouldn't be an issue. Then again, you seem like the type who enjoys just about anything. I began preparing the food with straw.
Is this right?
You have to ensure that the heat is distributed evenly to its center. But if you take too much time with it, once that will be burnt to a crisp. Nicely done. It's almost there. Just look at that sear. Really adds to the appeal.
Speaking of...
I picked up some herbs from the market the other day. We used to harvest them a block back in my hometown because they smell great. Don't worry, I guarantee you'll like the taste. Amazing, it made a refreshing mouth-watering dish. It's a holistic white fish platter. Like, look how it glistens. Not half bad, I'd say. Cool. Alrighty.
Alright then.
Do we have any followers that are available? Does not seem like it. Heisman. A fallen knight once at the Shadow Guard. An expert in... Oh, I already read that. I meant to read the synopsis. Read the synopsis. Resigned to both theft and his people's xenophobia, Heisman must still face his own son's death. He decides to search the village again. And nobody else is free right now. Eupha joins a band of travelers. Having found meaning in life as a protector, Gallica is inspired to question her own life's meaning. Okay, so definitely Juna and Eupha, and then whoever this is going to be has to be the last party member. It has to be. Nobody I can hang out with right now, so let's go ahead and just, I guess, find something to work on. What royal virtues do we have to work on? Thou art now one who strives for a great change. To become the true king of this land, thou must light the path with the power of the souls of heroes, and change thy very destiny. Even though we beat a dragon, it's kind of frustrating that news of such a crazy feat probably won't even make it off the island. We got courage right here, and imagination is that one. So we have tolerance here, courage. The power that I awakened to, it's already tremendously strong. There's a room for me to improve, I can feel it. As long as I continue to hone this power on our travels, I'll one day be able to face any enemy. Oh, that reminds me.
What now?
We have heroes. We have 9 heroes Leaf of Light. Let's go ahead and use it on. Let's use one on Juna as well. Let's use 2 on Juna. Quicker we get to that, the better. For you, I'm not really too worried about you right now. You're pretty good as it is. Hulkenberg's almost at rank 20. Stroll. I could just give it to Stroll, have him max it out. Yeah, let's do that.
A new power to wield.
Increases basic attacks by power by 50%. Oh wow. And strength went up by 3. Damn. Awesome. So that's that. And then I think I'm gonna use this on Magic Seeker. Oh yes I can. It's that of the elite, a gallant who perfects the path of the blade and continues to fight for those who cannot take up arms themselves. 16,500 is required to channel. Do it. Hear the voice of past heroes' souls, O worthy heart, turns anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior, the soul of the samurai, my pinnacle. Its strength is beyond compare. I shall wield this sword in the name of justice. For my pride in the blood that flows through my body, I shall be noble in purpose until the very end.
A new ability.
Ooh boy. Yeah. What moves did I have on you? I had Marukaja, Matarukaja. Then I can't do anything with this yet until, well actually I will be able to once I hit rank 20. Oh my gosh, this is freaking awesome. I still need to work on Seeker on our boy here. He's struggling a little bit. I think I'll go and switch him over to Seeker, Magic Seeker. And then Juna's gonna be working on her Mage for the time being. Eupha will keep working on Summoner for now. What all does she learn? Is this all she learns? Oh, this is all she learns. Oh wow, okay. I can't but feel like singing my heart out. The song is just words on the wind without an audience. Will you care to listen? Besides, it might just empower you. Sure. Let's bring up our eloquence.
Far away sky, blue and clear. Oh, speaking of.
You know, someone told me once that my songs were like magic, that they could change the world. At the time, I didn't give it any more thought than you would a gracious compliment. But I've come to believe that emotions that raw, power-born of feelings can change the world. Doesn't that sound like an original form of magic? I think I understand.
Thanks.
Haha, good. I'm happy to hear you say that. Feels like we had a bit of a connection there, doesn't it? Never told this to anyone before, but beyond being the world's greatest songstress, I have another goal.
The truth is,
at some point in the future, I'd like to conduct research on archetypes. Why archetypes?
Well, yeah.
The power that awakened to us is magical in nature, that much I know. Archetypes are a power born when the heart yearns for something. With more knowledge of them, perhaps every soul in the world could manifest its own individual needs. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I think the only reason I can have my head in the clouds like this is because you're our captain. You know, it's such a relief to be understood. Happy to serve at your command, not in like an army type of way, but as friends with a common goal who need a leader. I think everyone here brings something unique to the table, so in battle, it's up to you to direct those talents. Just leave it to me.
Yeah.
And we'll count on you, Captain. All this rough housing was well outside my repertoire before I awakened to my power. Talking to you like this, I can tell we're on the same wavelength. I mean, we only met because we were so reckless that we both broke into Luis's room. Let's keep rocking the boat. Pretty reckless, that was quite a coincidence. I say we keep being reckless, doing what needs to be done without fear. Oh please, I'd roll my eyes when you said that. Something about your good nature makes people let you off with a smile. Well, there's work to be done, isn't there? I'm excited for what tomorrow will bring. Thanks for listening to all my nattering on today. Let's talk again sometime.
Alright.
Oh, we got 6. Oh, it feels good. Feels good.
bye.
Maybe I'll sing just a bit longer. Naturally, you'll be sticking around, won't you? As long ago, duels were legally regular. Okay, you just say the same thing. Probably hang out with Eupha again for imagination. Before we do that, though, let's cook something. Let's go make another one of these. If you're gonna treat for all 5 senses, of course you've got to make sure it tastes pleasing. But there's also the texture and smell, and naturally it must look great. That's why we should use colorful ingredients. I think you're saying the same thing. I can't tell. Cool. I love that we can cook without having to pass time. I love it. I think I hear wolves howling in the distance, but there's no way they could be so near the gauntlet runners, could they? Clear away your thoughts, Skye.
May I?
During meditation, you must do naught but feel yourself where you are, in this time and place, and accept it. No matter what you hear, just listen. Let things be as they are. Abandon yourself to the great flow of everything. Should try to do what Eupha is telling me. Breathe deeply. I'm gonna try breathing deeply. I feel like I'm gazing down at myself, and all that surrounds me is from high above the ground.
Alright.
Nice. Another 6. I'll take that. Oh, almost there. I think one more of these will get us to rank 4.
Farewell.
Since you've relaxed a little, so let's keep this up a bit longer, shall we?
The land of ceremony rises over the water's horizon. The sun blazes down on the island year-round, giving way to scorching heat. Coming here eventually came to have ceremonial significance, as monsters who could survive these conditions boast extraordinary strength. Not even thieves dare to come near this mausoleum. The party rouses their spirits and steps inside.
Behold, the land of ceremony. 'Tis my first time stepping within it.
Now then.
We should make our way towards the inner area. Correct. And then he said we should be well prepared for a fight. He also said we could have what treasure we find. Probably won't be back, so we should take him up on that. Yeah, this is more than a fair trade. So don't give me that. Oh, I must apologize for being such a great burden line, Eupha. Huh? How did you read my very thoughts? You read them on your face, love. Bit of an open book. I can see why your brother worries. Not to dampen the spirited chat, but we have no idea what lies ahead. Best to stay sharp from here on. Skye, lead the way. Will do. But we'll do that in the next episode. Oh, is there going to be a little relic here?
So, hey.
Yes. Cool. You have to be on the lookout for that. But yeah, no, that's going to be it for this episode, y'all. We've done plenty in this episode. We finished off the Dragon Temple. We continue on with the story. And now we're just starting to do some other side stuff right now. We still got 15 days till we leave from Virga Island, so we still have plenty of time. So yeah. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Become a royalty today. We'd love to have you in our community. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so very much for watching. I can't wait to see y'all in the next episode. See y'all then.